evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone?
Morning.
It is. It's not morning, is it?
It
No,
is.
it's not. It's not. Can't be. Can't be morning. Can't be morning. It's evening. Evening, evening, evening. There, I'm straight the night. Yeah, I think that's straight. Straight. How is everyone? Have you all been celebrating Rangers 55? I sincerely hope so. And of course, they won. So doesn't that mean what? That means they've got over the 100 points and they've got a 100% full unbeaten record.
Yep.
Well done, Rangers. Absolutely fantastic to
And
see.
but Linfield didn't get their title today. They got beat. Lauren beat them.
Oh dear, that's not good.
Sorry. I need to rephrase that. The home of Dummigan's flute band or Dummigan's accordion band beat them today.
Who's renaming bands now? Not me. You're regenering them. Per Kenny. Kenny, I'm sorry. I know that you love to play the accordion, but you now have to play the flute instead.
See, I was upgrading them.
Is that what you call it? My goodness. Let's get through a few comments to get these all, because I'm losing comments. Gordon Hotchkiss is watching from Manchester. Jennifer McAllister's in Craigney. Edward Fellows is watching. Keith McEnany. Norris Main. Robert Goldsmith. Caroline Hughes. Tommy Lloyd, Jimmy Graham, Linda Alexander is in from Londonderry. Mary McKee's in with us. Harry MacArthur in Glasgow. Carl Porter. My mommy's in. To judge how you guys pick the clips today. Well, Mullen is in the Pfeiffer's Cave. Trevor Monaghan's with us. David Sheridan, Elizabeth Graham, Eamon Denise are tuned in from Coke. A Black Scout tribute band to start the show. That's terrible. Alan Knox, that was from Glenn Miller. You might as well have known. Glenn Miller, he's on the drink tonight again, obviously. All right, Glenn? Daphne Cully's in from Portadown. Oh, is that a new post, Daphne? I don't think I've seen you posting before. Annabelle Kinnear from Windsor Park. Jim Werner. William Fenton. Evening Valret and team of willing helpers. They're very good. I'd be lost without them. Robert Harkness is in Cookstown. Danielle Lewis is watching. George Hellhouse. Hi, Shorty. Is that to me? I know I am short, but don't make it so obvious. Guy Williamson Youngin is watching. Joan Strawbridge, Margaret and Billy Gilmore. Lisa Kerr is watching. She says it's all good seeing so many live bands today. Jack Tate's in Edinburgh. Danielle Lewis, Irene Shane, Cheryl Guy Sloan, Tad Adamson, Ryan McGuinness, Alan Edgar from Londonderry, Lorraine Hunter in Glasgow, Andrew Irvine. He says he's had a few refreshments down my neck tonight. Alan Edgar's in 56. I thought it was 55. Danielle Lewis says yes, she's been celebrating. Ronnie Hyman's just back down from the Shankill Road. Keith McCormick, good evening from Port Rush. Help us save Barry's. Sign the online position. Absolutely. Eddie, you're to shut it. That's from or Roy, you're to shut it. That's from Eddie. Sorry. Got that wrong. Kate Cargill is watching. Jill Hedden from Lancashire. Lovely to have you in with us. Billy McDonald. Noel Morton. Billy says he's hoping for a good show. It's always a good show, I hope, Billy. Noel Morton is watching from the Caravan in Belcoo. Lovely to have you in the Caravan. William Torrance is in George Square. Oh, wow. But yeah, it's buzzing there. Ronnie Wood is watching from Glen Mavis, Sons of William. Ian McMillan, a wee bit of Craig Nuke, True Defenders. Oh my goodness, you guys are all going to be happy tonight because tonight's theme is totally Scottish bands, apart from the hosts. We have nothing but Scottish bands for you this evening, ably chosen by Roy and Lisa today because I had a million.
By me. I put them all in.
What about you? Lisa chose the host bands, did she not?
Yeah, well, I didn't know whose praise it was.
All right then. Totally by Roy, except for 3 bands by Lisa. That make you happier.
2 bands by Lisa.
He's not letting you get credit for anything, Lisa. Do you hear that? And of course, the minute we come on air, he's in boasting about being recognised again. Right, okay, can I have a word with you guys? You see that big picture in the middle of your screen? That's me. I haven't been recognised yet. Nobody has once said to me. And he's the wee tiny thing in the corner of the screen, and everywhere he goes, he's getting people recognising. He got recognised again today.
Just pick it up, and it literally was only must have been a second glance, if not less, because I just looked in the window to see if Michelle had finished work or not, and there were 2 customers in the shop. Michelle comes out and goes, that guy that was in isn't done a money band. He watches the show every Friday night. He knows you do the virtual. He watches the virtual band parade every Friday and Saturday nights, and knows you're in the Monkeys. Hey.
What am I here?
What can I say?
Excuse me. Any care evening to you. I'll get through some more of the text messages. Apologies for any text messages that I am missing. There are so many. Jimmy Graham says he feels sorry for Steve and Feely last night getting left out. Hey, I didn't pick. Glenn Miller says, that's right, Valerie. Make it all about you. Muriel, got right there, give her a slap. Edward says you have to go out, Valerie. You're right, Edward. That can probably contribute to it. I'm never out the door. Now, Claire Sweeney's watching. She says hello from me and Tyler. Hiya, Tyler. Now, let's start with our host bands. 2 host bands would have been today. The first one did actually have a parade today, and I believe the clip is actually from the parade. So this is so delighted to be able to say the band who had their parade today, albeit in a smaller reduced form, Pride of the Hill, Carnmoney. Doesn't that bring a smile to your face, seeing a live band? Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. So we're going to reassess at the end of May and see how we're going in terms of numbers parades towards the end of May. Then we'll see if once we figure out that the parades are starting on a more regular basis, Friday and Saturday nights, then we will start our Thursday throwbacks. So we're not leaving you at all, basically. You're still going to have us once a week.
Case of, we'll see if there's any parades that Valerie can travel to get out of the house to see if she can get recognised. Ignore her, folks. Don't even say. Just go. No, don't know her.
I'm going to cry. I swear to God, I'm going to cry. He gets all the recognition. It's not fair. He said, "Tell him what you said."
I can't remember what I said.
He said it because I had resting bitch face for fear to speak to
Oh, that
me.
bit. That's what I said. Yeah, I've got a welcoming face. Well, you've got a resting bitch face. And the no, I can hear her. She'll bite me.
I swear, I may look crab it, but I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. No. Let's see. Oh my goodness, loads and loads of people asking what bands will be on. George Hillhouse says Queen Elizabeth band, please. Hopefully Shield Hill or Pollock. That's Dougie Wood. Best wishes from Edinburgh, LOL District 5. Lynn and David watching in Mothermail. I'm on the Rangers. Wonderful New Stevenson been on, says Ryan. Andrew Irvin says stop being a sook.
I do have to put a caveat in for tonight. I didn't choose the bands. I chose the clips.
Yeah, I chose the bands, right? So what I did was I took a wee look for as many of the Scottish bands that I could find. I also checked it with some friends in other Scottish bands. And in total, I could find 85 Scottish bands. That was kind of mainly active ones. There's maybe a few in there that aren't active, but 85. So couldn't fit them all in tonight. So I hope the one that you are waiting for and watching for are here. Eddie says we're called Ballyhalbert Talbots, Toon, Ulster Scots, so we should be able to shout. Imperial Flip Band from Bells Hill, please, says John McClenaghan. I hope I'm keeping you all happy, but I know that there is going to be someone who isn't. So I do apologize in advance, but we could only fit in. Like last night, like last night.
Per Stephen Feely. You know, Stephen, at least I had you on the show, mate.
Oh, he's such a lick. Now, second band who would have had their parade this evening was, of course, Ballykeelat Loyal Sons of Ulster. And this is them in the Apprentice Boys parade, the COVID Apprentice Boys parade last year, 2020. Excellent. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to get back. Tommy Lloyd wants to know, can we have an English bands night? There's some great bands throughout England. I'm currently in the process of preparing for an English bands night, Tommy, so never fear. One of the guys out of the Imperial is helping me combine a list of bands, past and present, and we will try and get a full night done of English bands as well. So that's the aim. Because someone pointed that out before and I went, yeah, you're right. We haven't. How we missed that, I do not know. Nain McCarthy, hyphen McCarthy's in Lisburn, not forgetting John, who's with us tonight. Will says, great to have big gatherings again. I know, isn't it wonderful? Fantastic live bands again, says Alan Graydon. Georgie Bickerstaff says, evening all, what a day. Stevie G must be missing me. Georgie, he's not missing you, he's missing me. You know, I used to work in Liverpool in the Children's Hospital in Liverpool quite a bit. And every time I was in the airport, my eyes were like on stalks looking for him, just in case I was then going to kidnap him and bring him home. Joan Strawbridge is watching in Coleraine as usual. Steve McKinney's in from the tin. Robert Brown says the live band in Brasheen last night. It was amazing. I bet it was. Lindy Cole Alexander said, my grandson was to have his first parade today, but the powers that be said no. I know. I know. Oh, it's horrible. It's a really, really dodgy situation. And I heard that the police have been down with, I believe it's one of the members of Market Hill Protestant Boys, delivering a summons.
Yeah, not just one policeman though. It took 9 policemen to
Nine
deliver 9 policemen to deliver a letter to a 22-year-old bandsman, which then, as has been pointed out since, has a non-functional, defunct regulation on it, asking them to come in for a interview under caution, or they're going to send a report to the PPS. Now, why would they need any information from them to go in if they had enough information to send a report to the PPS? They would just send it. They wouldn't need a caution record. So,
good,
bye-bye.
Good luck to him. Absolutely, good luck to him, and hopefully he gets good advice from a really good solicitor. And I hope that's not a sign of things to come for all of the bands that have actually taken part with their parade at the moment. Will Mullen says we'll be looking out for these new t-shirts. Glenn says that's another t-shirt option, rest and bitch face. I've had so many t-shirt options.
Oh, more t-shirt options. Ban the t-shirt option.
Oh, no more. Pray to God, maybe in 6 months' time or whatever. Pray to Govan on tonight. Valerie says, Marlon. Don't know, can't remember. I decided on the list day before yesterday. So it's all in there. So should Millerstown Memorial flip back from Glasgow, says Brian Goody. Are they close relations to Miller Memorial from Belfast by any chance? Put photo and Crime Watch, do you know this woman? I know, Edward, is terrible. Yes, Mum says she phoned me last night actually to say, look, you can tell Stephen that Miller Memorial actually were on last night. They were in the background of one of the clips of another band in Belfast. So he can't complain because they actually were on, just not playing. Wall wants to know, is there any Ballinran loyal Sons of Glasgow? Oh my goodness. Let's get started into the first Scottish bands before we go any further. The first one that we have up this evening is Armadale Flip Band. And this is them walking in Armadale. Lovely uniform there, as many of you had said, and a good playing band playing a lovely selection of airs as well. Really good going. Harry says there are 9 accordion bands in Scotland. So those of you who are worrying that we're not going to have Scottish bands this evening, fear not. We will be there. We are always there. There's no show without the accordion bands. Definitely not. Let me see. Yes, Mary, the PayPal information is on the post on the Facebook page. Just scroll through a few posts because, like, I never really stopped posting.
She said that has it come through for her yet?
Oh, right.
Can I just take this just to remind people, please, please, please send it through as friends and family.
Otherwise, it costs the right money.
Or I've done it to quite a few where I've had to send it back to issue refunds, because for the ones that did come through, it was going to cost me £7 in total. For the fees.
And remember that Roy is from Ballymena, so he's a complete and utter tight arse. That's just more than Roy spends in a month.
Mary, I don't see yours through yet.
Councillor Alan Lewis says he's waiting on a JD Isleman. There's no show without Punch and Judy. He is having a few bevies, but he's not at home, Alan. He has got another drinking buddy. Splitting the camp there, splitting the camp. My goodness. Let me see who we've got. No Martin says great tempo. Armadale, Will Mullen, good playing band, good team. March, says Stephen. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Love that. And the good thing about it is we'll see quite a few bands tonight on the show that we wouldn't normally see because, of course, not all of them come over to Belfast. Let me see. The police, yeah. Glenn says the police really need to look at their engagement with the loyalist community. That has been I have to be fair and say that has been pointed out to them by the Grand Chaplain, or is it Grand Secretary now? Mervyn Gibson. It has been pointed out to them, but they've made a note of it. But whether that does anything or not, I honestly thought they would wait with summons until towards the end of the year because it's madness, absolutely madness. They have no respect for us whatsoever. But let's not depress yourself. Hopefully you've all been celebrating. If you have, get the volume wicked up as loud as we can so that we can celebrate our culture and our wonderful Scottish marching bands this evening. So next up, we're going straight into a melody band. It is Blackridge Thistle. This is them playing actually in Northern Ireland at the Lisbon Young Defenders Melody Day in 2018. Very well picked, I have to say, Roy. Very well picked. Blue Sea of Ibrox. Lovely. And it was a really, really nice arrangement. Diane and Andy stuck there in the front row looking well and playing well.
Is though, and you not agree with my comment though. It's the proudest triangle player I've ever seen.
I don't know about the proudest. He's definitely a good looking one.
Stand there. He's really proud looking.
Stephen Feely says, so we have a Scottish band playing in Lisburn. Could we have a Belfast one playing in Glasgow? No. Eddie Torney says, my granny was Scottish. That's good enough to get me onto the Scottish team, but no, not the four. Let's face it, Eddie. There's more chance of you getting onto the four than there is you getting onto the Scottish team. Brilliant band, says Brian. Great timing. It was very, very good. There's Johnny Keys in. Johnny, lovely to have you in with us. Great to see you. Mary Irvine is in as well. Some really positive comments there for Blackridge Thistle. Great band. Hope to see them over here again soon. Definitely do. Now, where are we going next? We are going to Brigton Protestant Boys Flute Band. This is them at the Act of Union Parade in the 8th of June 2019. China has joined us. He's depressed. He says his heart's broke. Just you listen to good marching bands, China, and that will cheer you up no end. All Scottish this evening. Billy says the big guy at the front of the band would take no nonsense. Did anybody notice the hat the wee cymbal player or triangle player had on? I loved it. It was class. I think the whole band should have those hats. It was a lovely, I don't know what you call those, but with a wee, very, very nice hat. Absolutely lovely hat. Glenn says it's like an Auto Trader hat, Rad. Why? Sorry, I missed something, obviously. I was watching the band. Sheila and Jim Murcroft are watching in here from Coleraine. William Scott's in from Cumber as well. Alan and Joan McGraw are in. Lovely to have you all in. Somebody said cocaine walls have arrived in. China says smelt them. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Now, where are we going to go next? First of our Scottish accordion bands. This one is Airdrie Argyll Accordion, playing at the Andrew Murphy Memorial Culture Day in 2014. Glenn Miller is so past remarkable about the accordion bands at the minute. But you know, it's the way we haven't seen him doing it. We haven't seen him do it. I'm just laughing. One girl looks like she's trying to reel in a 90-pound salmon. Some of them have resistant bands on their accordions there.
Those are actually Glenn. Those are actually handcuffs that makes them have them on, and then they're told if they don't play it, it'll blow up.
Is the cameraman the only person in the crowd? Was oh, for goodness sake, you lot are deadly, absolutely deadly. Alistair tells me Glengarry's the band that would be Brigton Protestant Boys did actually have them when they started. They changed it to peak caps. Alistair, tell them to go back because it was different. It was quite unique. You know, everybody's peak caps, whereas you know you always want that wee touch of uniqueness. I liked that. And yes, Roy, I did see your comment. They're proud of me and have them.
But that Scottish tartan as well. So therefore,
that black with the wee white thing was just really, really nice. Blakely tells us that the Andrew Murphy Memorial hold a great cultural day, usually at the start of each year. Oh, I can't wait till next year till all these cultural days are back as well. Or the end of this year too. Hopefully we'll be back. Joggy says he hates the accordions, loving the tunes. Tad Adams says there must be pipes for Amanda. Of course, we would never let Amanda down for her pipes. Excellent there. Alan Finley says, I hope there's lots of pipes. Matthew, Nicola McCarthy are watching in Liverpool. Or sorry, Liverpool? Lisburn. I've moved you there. Black Gull did a masked band with the skull. So did William King. Surely that counts. No. Did I say Blackpool or Ballinran there? I'm not too sure. I have this odd feeling I've got Blackpool in my head, so I could have said Blackpool. Oh my goodness. Now, where are we going next? Next up is New Means Loyalist Flip Band. This is them on the 17th of August 2019. I'm not too sure where, but good clip of them. Very good there. And did anyone notice the height of the spare bass drummer? Very, very tall. And the wee teensy one in among the drums, playing the cymbals. Absolutely brilliant. So from large to small, catering for them all. Do you like what I did there? Did you see that? I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Do you like that, Roy?
Yes.
That's terrible.
No comment.
That's terrible. Linda Cole Alexander says, Valerie, my band played a mini competition in Glasgow. Does that get them on? Same answer to you as I've given to Stephen Feely and to our Eddie. No, doesn't. Sorry. I hope we get County and Netherton 2 nights in a row. I can't remember whether I did or not, to be quite honest. Now, normally at this point in the show, we would have on a brass band, but obviously, or silver band, but obviously within Scotland, I wasn't aware of any. I didn't know of any that were part of our marching band scene. I rhyme all the time. Oh, very good, Glenn. Very good. So what I have done is I have gone to the massed military bands of the National Cadet Corps in Scotland, and this is them marching through Dundee in 2019. Why is it that the Army cadets? I think it should be a basic requirement before you're allowed to join the cadets that you can walk in step. Nice coordination from the DM, says Glenn Miller. Dundee, just in the road from my hometown in Montrose. Let me see. We can see Scotland from a band hall, so we feel Scottish. No, no, it doesn't count. It doesn't count at all. Let's see. There was a comment. There was a comment that I saw there. Somebody told me that there actually is. Scots and Dykehead Amateurs is a silver instrument playing band from Scotland. Someone tells me they're not actually like a silver brass band, are they? I don't know. Shots and Dykehead. I always thought Shots and Dykehead was a pipe band. They not. Hmm. I'd have to look that one up. It wasn't on my list, John, so I couldn't get it chosen for tonight. Apologies. So next up on our list, we have Cambo Slang Victania. This is them in the 12th of July in Lisburn, 2017. No, is it? Not too sure. Having a year in this clip, Roy.
There's no year on the clip, so I don't know what to put on it.
Some year.
12th of July in Lisburn.
say that's a band that I haven't seen in the flesh before, but playing extremely well. Good clip, Roy. Good clip. Good clip. Good flute section, says Blakely Taylor. Um, Jimmy Graham says Big Lad's doing something there. What was happening with the bass drum? Funny, my wee friend called there, and I was talking through that clip. Apologies, but I was listening with half an ear. How's that?
I think the bass drum strap broke, and then they actually
Ah,
carried the drum at the side. So the other bass drummer playing it at the side, and then they must have got the strap fixed because 3/4 of the way through the tune they got it back on again.
well, you definitely didn't notice. I wasn't watching, but I was listening, so you definitely didn't notice in terms of the tempo or anything like that there. So that was pretty good. Glenn Miller says, "I love this tune, the Poker song." Oh, right, okay. I was wondering. Roy has just sang the first few lines of me, so now I know. Roy, you should have had your mic on for that.
No, that's nobody needs to hear me singing. Nobody.
Now, where are we going to next? We're going to a melody band next. This isn't it a melody band? Part music. My apologies. This is Dykehead Amateurs playing at the Blackbridge Thistle Cultural Weekend in 2014. Loved that. Brilliant performance of Moore Street. Really, really good. Loved it. Andrew says that's the only band in Scotland of that genre who parade with the Orange Order. We do have another one on a part music band on later on. So you'll have to tell me whether they still are in existence, or whether they don't parade with the Orange Order any longer. Maybe that's what it is. No, Mary, your hearing is wrong. I did not say anything other than dyke head. Okay. Oh my goodness. Eddie says, or Blakely says, sash before the cash. Well done, dykehead. You're going to have to explain that one to me, Blakely. There's obviously something behind that as well. No. Jockey says, fit cleaning and polishing them flutes. You're right. I was just sitting thinking that if Eddie was playing one of those big, like curved ones, then he would be knocking the eye out of folk at the side of the road. Like, Mary, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Don't have to apologize. Don't have to apologize. Now, Leslie Ann Harvey is in. Evening to you, Leslie. Let's see. We've just gone through the comments there to see if there's anything more. Yeah, Eddie is showing he's betraying his his copy and paste style. Black Ridge Cultural Day is something that is on my bucket list. Definitely one that I want to get attending to. Now, I know that a few of you asked for this next band early in the comments, so delighted to be able to keep at least somebody happy this evening. This is Pride of the North Glasgow playing at Derry Day 2013. Excellent cymbal player. I don't know who the wee guy is, but he has got a style. Absolutely brilliant. Super job there. Really, really good. And a lot of you saying about the bass drummer. Yes, it's class. He's keeping his time. He's not overpowering the rest of the band. Nice swing with him as well. Absolutely brilliant. Really, it's a band that I've really, really grown to look forward to throughout these virtual parades. And a long, long time ago. I don't even want to guess how many years ago, probably about 10 years, maybe longer. They played at an Ankara Som event for us in Glasgow. So yeah, no, absolutely brilliant. So I've videos of them on my phone or from then, but they're really, really bad quality. Now let's see where we're going. Brooklyn Bell, one of the best versions Joshua has heard. Absolutely super. Really, really well played there from Pride of the North. Now, next up we have Denniston Rangers. This is them with Regimental Blues on the 2015.
And this clip shows you don't even need a drone to get high-rise footage of bands.
Oh. I would be too feared to falling out the window, Roy, unless it was a balcony of some kind. What's with the police? What's with the police? Though I did have to laugh because I was watching like a hawk to see how many of them were in step. And there's quite a few of them were staying in step. And then they've obviously remembered themselves, you know, like they maybe took the stride out a little bit and then back into step again. Johnny Dodds is in. Good to have you in, Johnny, from Armagh. Cheryl is just in. She's just home from the Shankill. She wants to know, did you miss Monkstown YCV? No, Cheryl, you didn't miss them all. We've played them 3 times already. Tonight is a Scottish night. No Ulster bands whatsoever. That's them all the time, says Jackie. It's seriously, is that the way that they do with all the Scottish parades? I've never been to Scottish 12th. That is on my bucket list as well. But that's a bit excessive, is it not? Or are they just all looking for the overtime? Is that what it is? Now, time for another accordion band. Yay! You know I won't disappoint you.
I think you've slipped more than the quote in.
I have not. It's the normal.
I think you've got up to 5 tonight.
I have not. It is the normal genre order. Blood and Thunder melody, Blood and Thunder accordion, Blood and Thunder silver, Blood and Thunder part, melody, Blood and Thunder accordion. It's the same order because I just copy and paste it from the master sheet. Now, this is the Rangers accordion band playing at Ibrox and that famous Glasgow Rangers song, Penny Arcade. questions. There are a few questions that raises for me, but we'll not go into them at all.
But one of them is,
Um,
what step were they meant to be in?
no, it was more. Why was there two females in the ranks of the band? At least I got them a symbol or a triangle or something like that. There. But the wee toot, did everybody see the wee tiny toot at the front of the band? Lovely, absolutely lovely. Just looking through the comments there. Sheila McConnell was asking, what about Under the Bridge later? The clips from Under the Bridge, I get that they're brilliant, great atmosphere and all that kind of stuff, but getting a full tune is very, very rare and very, very hard to find. Pamela Thompson Graham says, fabulous night, listening in the garden in Blackwood, very near Larkhall. Lovely to have you in, Pamela, and thank you for commenting. I don't think I've seen you commenting before. Lovely to have you. We're here every week. Stephen Campbell says he loved that day. No wee dolls, says Jem. There might be old dolls. I think there was a few wee young dolls there. Glenn noticed white socks, so at least that's tick. He's happy this evening. Please follow every band on parade in Scotland, says William Scott. Wow, that's crazy. Colin says you're lucky. Liverpool don't have police to police the parade, so you have to marshal them yourselves. It's not the first time country parades and that there you've had to marshal them yourselves because police just don't turn up. Does it feel right slagging off the Rangers band? No, I'm not slagging them off. I just had questions. I wanted to know why, they could have been playing a cymbal or that there. There's many other things that I could have said. Valerie, I have walked in the Glasgow Boyne celebrations and as many police as bandsmen. It's overkill on the parade. I know it's weird. It's weird. It's excessive, but then I think the bands in Scotland have a more difficult situation in terms of parading, in particular in Glasgow, than we do have in some areas over here. Could you play the Miller at the end if you finish the show early tonight? Only an idea. It's not likely. Not likely we're going to finish early. Blood and Thunder accordion says, Denise, step up and play. Guy at the back looks like he was having a fight with a squeeze bog. That was another query that I have. And the fact that, Joshua, you are expounding the benefits of the left-hand aerobics, I'm not sure about neither. Byron accordions the same from Dunny Mana. Some hope Valerie picking accordion clips at last ages. I didn't pick the clips. I just picked the names of the band.
But you have to. The one thing I'm going to say, and when you're picking an all Scottish night, if anybody ever goes on and looks, all Scottish band clips, especially accordion clips, they go on forever. That was actually one of the shorter ones of the Rangers accordion band that I found. I found one tune where they played the tune 6 times over.
Well, I suppose it maybe depends on the situation.
It was indoors. That was the thing. It was indoors, and they played the same tune 6 times over. And I was like,
I can understand. Well, for brass band marches that accordions play, you kind of, you either play the whole thing twice, which would take forever, or you stick to the standard number of repeats and you're roughly around about 3.5 minutes. But I can understand some accordion or some flute bands, that the bandmaster will blow dependent on the situation. It might very well be that they need to play a little, if they're outside a church, for instance, waiting the Orange Men get into the church and there's maybe a lot of Orange Men, more than they planned for, which would be a great situation, then they maybe have to play a little bit longer. So there's a situation. Pamela says she's been listening most Friday and Saturday nights. Oh, sorry, Pamela. Is this the first time you've commented? I love seeing you people comment. Absolutely commented. Joshua says, you're right, Roy. That was short. What choose longer? Oh, how frustrating it must have been for you, says Jennifer. Very good, Jennifer. Now, where are we going next?
It was. I actually had to go and lie down after it. It was. I had to go. I now understand why Valerie goes and lies down and has a sleep every now and again, because she listens to accordions. That was me listening to so many accordions that I had to actually go lie down and rest my head after it. And Valerie always tells me she's always having to go and lie down. So there's the connection. Accordions. Stop listening to accordions, Valerie, and you won't have to lie down and sleep as much.
because I haven't listened to you flip bands that have to lie down and sleep too much. No, do you know what it is? The reason I have to lie down and sleep too much is because I use too much brain power. That's what it is. And I am mentally shattered and I need to give my brain time to recharge. That's what it is. Now, where are we going to next? Yes, if you are watching, please take some seasickness tablets or whatever, because Roy has warned me that the next video is quite shaky. However, it is Greenock Young Defenders. Was it the only clip or something you could find, Roy? Why didn't you find a better one?
It was the best, well, full clip to start with.
Right.
And
okay.
it's the least shakiest clip of them.
Okay, so Greenock Young Defenders, all you videoers out there in Bonnie, Scotland, we need some more clips of Greenock Young Defenders. But this is them in 2013. So last night, Roy and I, after the show, said about how well YouTube behaved. Not tonight. We're going to keep trying. Let's see. How are we looking there, Roy? Any luck? Any luck with it? Let's see what Helen Holland says. Cheeky? What's cheeky, dearest? What's cheeky? See that long accordion clip ruined YouTube's. Right, we're going to try again. No worries. got the full way through the clip. Thank you, YouTube. No more messing about for the rest of the evening, please. Glenn, some of your comments make me laugh out loud, but the one about the banneret just made me roar, absolutely. Brigton Protestant boys, you missed them, Philip. You missed them. We had them on earlier. Amanda Hall now knows what a Blood and Thunder is. Are they trying to bash through their drum skins? What a Blood and Thunder? I see that you are from Darlington, Amanda. So a Blood and Thunder band is a flip band where the sound of the drums themselves gets your blood running and gets you motivated and feeling, get your blood pumping. Plus, also, when the bass drummers are playing, the blood off their knuckles, you sometimes would see it on the bass drum skin. And the thunder is obviously because of the noise. The skins are, the drums in particular of that band are all what they call high tension. I think those were the Cortex ones, where they are designed to have a very loud noise and they are designed to be very, very tough as well. The bass drum skins, it happens. Some people like to see how long their bass drum will go without a skin going in. Others like to see how quickly they would see it. They can put it in. But remember, they are expensive. The band has to pay to replace them as well. Plus, the getting the painting and decoration and the writing and all on it costs money as well. But it's absolutely a style of band. They're not purposely trying to it. There are a lot of them, and they all enjoy, and people enjoy watching them as well. So, what more can you ask? Barry Thompson wants to know, how can you walk without straightening your leg? Tommy, I'm not even going to repeat out your comment loud. Caroline is out watching fireworks in Monrush in Cookstown. Jane Campbell says my top is class. This is a Drum of Hagel's t-shirt. I stole it off my brother, I have to say, for the 30th anniversary in 2007. So this t-shirt is 14 years old. See, look the way I've looked after it. But there's very few of these ones going about. Pamela says, sad day for us as Aki's went down. No, sorry, it means nothing, Pamela. Means nothing. Her granda played for them, but sadly died at the Normandy landing. Oh, wow. D-Day? Oh, amazing. Let's see. Very True Show, Darlington, a true blood and thunder band. Oh, right. Okay. Could play our three bands for the new viewers tonight. Okay. If you're new viewers, please ignore any comments from Stephen Feely, Eddie Torney, or John Keenan, because their bands are played virtually every week, but they're still not played enough. Aggies is Hamilton Academicals. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, Drum of Higgles, get some t-shirts out. Yes, I think they need more ones. China, I know you got a flag. Did you get a t-shirt? I can't remember whether you got a t-shirt or not. China wants a Hagel's t-shirt. Well, I know that Raymond did go up to get him some merchandise, but whether China then sold him more than he actually delivered is probably something we need to find out. Now, where are we going next? Pipe bands, especially for Amanda. Amanda, I'm warning you now. Next up is a pipe band. This is Inveray and District Pipe Band with a Hector the Hero medley in 2016. That was a really, really good arrangement. And I am uber impressed by, I was going to say there's 6 girls with twirly sticks, but there is at least one fella doing it. They were very, very good. I couldn't see all the drums of the twirly sticks people to see whether they were all different tones, but you could definitely hear the effect that them all playing at different times was
They were
having.
world champions in
Excellent.
2016.
Were they?
That was
They
them
are.
practicing. They went on then to win with that arrangement.
That was a brilliant arrangement, but that was fantastic. Alan Finley says, simply not true, Valerie. I don't remember the last time he played all 3 Muscahine bands. I believe last weekend would have been one. Be good to hear pipes indoors. Oh, I just want to hear anything at all live. Muriel says that boy must do Pilates to be able to stand on one leg so long. That's the tempo. One of the very best in Scotland, says Caroline. Baron Bailey says good stuff. William, hard to beat a good pipe band. John Bell, near Aberdeen. Lindy says, Valerie, you don't see pages of notes in front of the papers. That is a good point, Lindy. That is a very good point. Tommy says, hope none of them are claiming the social. She has them all on camera. That's true. Ryan says the boy must have pins and needles on his foot. He's trying to get the feeling back in it. Brilliant quality pipe band. Very professional, says Stephen. He's on a skateboard walking around to sort one leg out. The Scottish dancer that forgot the steps. Oh my goodness, yous lot. Absolutely. Alan Finley thinks the tenor drums are bass drummers auditioning for Balrasheen. No, the bass drummer is auditioning for Balrasheen. I don't know whether he's good enough or not. Tenor drummers are good with their hands. Only you, Glenn. In the gutter every week. Colin says, hope there is no picture of the Queen in the room with that felt Piper having his cap on. Should have it off his head. Great drumming. One of those twirly stick girls is from Cookstown. Amanda says, wow, that was lucky. Did you miss them, Amanda? Did you miss them? Tenor drums twiddling. That's Joan. Joan says that. Aye. Any more accordion, Kenny? Of course there is more accordion coming. Don't you panic. Now, next up, we have got Pride of the Rock flute band. This is them, the Apprentice Boys of Derry in Glasgow, December 2013. Again, one of those bands that we don't see very often over here. Though, Joshua, I did see that you said they did the Kilkeel 12th, 2004 and 2005. Hopefully, we'll see them over here again soon. Lovely. I like the uniform. But the question I have is, there was about 7 or 8, maybe more, fellas walking down the road on the pavement beside the band. Why not join the band and give them another couple of rows of flitters? They were playing extremely well there, although small, but still very, very well done. Amanda says, thank you. She says she's a bit ignorant, but her dad, Robin Hall, watches the show, and it's nice to do something together when we live miles apart. She's originally from NI, was only little when we watched the bands, but had a bit of a tendency to sleep through it. Well, you kind of do when you're little. Mum played the accordion, drums, and bands. But that was long before I arrived. This is brass band country. I prefer yours. You're right, Amanda. Always remember your roots.
If you listen to accordion bands, you'll still sleep through them.
Ignore him. Ignore him. Stephen says there seems to be a few comments thinking I was hard done by last night, the Miller not being played. And?
I really think you were hard done by last night, Stephen. My heart really went out to you last night. You know, 3 Muska Hounds, 2 of them get played, and the poor Miller Memorial gets left off. That just Mummy Muriel. That was harsh. That was harsh.
I did not pick the clips.
I know you didn't. That's why I said Mummy Muriel. But yet she played 3 and she picked 3 bands that just all play the same. I'm going to be in her bad books now.
You are. You are going to be put up for adoption. That's what you are.
For you anyway.
Pride of the Rock have. I already am adopted. Pride of the Rock have taken Sego LOL 26 in Portadown for a lot of years. Well done. Well, if they're due the 12th, I'll not get to see them, for goodness sake. Scottish night. Heck, could be many comfort breaks a night, and the pull cord is gone in the bathroom. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I promise no more pipe bands, Amanda. Don't panic. You won't need the pull cord, or you won't need the torch in your phone to go in the bathroom. That's brilliant. My mum says she's a bit of a bitch, Roy. Didn't you know? Now, we need another accordion. We haven't had another accordion tonight. Johnny says, sure, they're on every week. You are right, Johnny. It'll not do them any harm not being on for a night. I feel a domestic coming on. A domestic? Between who? Domestic? Is that between Tad and Amanda, do you think? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Now, next up's our next accordion band, Harry MacArthur. I hope you are still watching. This is, of course, your band, the Queen Elizabeth Accordion Band, playing in Glasgow in 2010. Very good there from the Queen Elizabeth and Harry, of course, up there in front with the drummers. Now, Eddie wants to know, is there anyone else that had some idiot shout at quack quack in the band every time the Ducks was played? No. Comments have froze since the start of the show, having no fun the night at all. No, I can see the comments coming up at the bottom of the screen. No problem there, Tad. I don't know what's going on. But Trevor, sorry. More importantly, we need to get into this domestic. Tad, Amanda told you the other week that the cord in the bathroom was going. Why did you not get it fixed? It's not a matter of how hard Amanda was pulling it. She directed you to get it fixed, and we need to know why you didn't. Because, I mean, that's...
And why couldn't Amanda fix it?
Because that's a man's job.
Don't be so sexist.
It's too tall for Amanda. There.
Use a step.
When the bathroom cord goes in our house to be fixed, it's Drew does it. So there you go.
Michelle can't, Michelle can't even reach the cord.
Come on, Tad. Tell us why. Tell us why. Amanda, don't you worry. We have your back. We have your back. Princess Ashley J is wanting to know, can we play a few of the Orange march bands? Ashley, these are all Orange march bands. Every single one of them. The whole lot. They're just not necessarily playing only on the 12th of July, because they do parade year in, year out from March to September. So this is all Scottish bands tonight. So we hope that you are enjoying them. And for those of you who are planning to come down to my house to watch the Coleraine match, China's putting up a stall in my garden by the looks of things, and burning my wheelie bins. Oh my goodness.
Free parking for anybody that's driving up to Coleraine that day. We could just park in Valerie's.
My yard's not that big. It would fit 2 cars, and I mean round the front.
And then a few around the side, a few on the green, and then if they do get beat, they can just put their cars on the bonnie.
She never gave me the money to call out the kitchen or the electrician. Call out the kitchen. Call out the electrician. Jimmy Graham says if it's the ball cock, you'll need a plumber. Well, I think it's the electric cord for the light, Jimmy. So I don't know why we would need a ball cock or a plumber for that one. Electrician, definitely. Oh, you don't need an electrician to replace the cords, Tad. That's the flag setting off the front door. Margaret Johnson is watching from Closket. Lovely to have you in with us, Margaret. Jerry said that was in Rutherglen, only Royal Burr in Glasgow. The man bags. Talking about the man bags there. Oh, very good, very good, very good, very good. Now, what night are we all going to Val's house? First Sunday in the middle of the week. Now, where we're going to next? Aha! Some people will happy. Roy won't. The next band up is the Netherton, playing on the 1st of July, 2017. Great wee clip of the Miller there.
The Miller? The Miller?
I was too busy watching what was going on the screen. I don't know where the Miller came from. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. I really, really don't. No, 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 no.
Rent free. The Millers living rent free in your head now,
They are.
Valerie.
They are. It's been centered about so much. They walk with Govan District, whose return parade goes under the bridge. Great band, says Ashley. She loves them. Miller renamed. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph and the wee donkey, says Amanda. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. I did not mean to take the name in vain because I've given off about that before. That's Govan District. I walk with every year, says Billy, and although I love the White Rock, they are good. No more drinks. I swear to goodness, tonight I am purely on non-alcoholic fat frogs. Nothing else.
Alexa, Alexa, sing Baby Shark.
No. No. Shush.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Alexa, stop.
Baby shark.
Alexa, stop you not doing that that night again. Let's move very quickly on to the next band, one of my favourite Scottish bands. If you're just, that brain cell has went to sleep, it totally has, Jim, you're right. This is my favourite Scottish band. I would say that, is this the best band in Scotland? Oh, I don't know. John says the last band, Netherton Road, was the best band in Scotland. There are a lot of good bands in Scotland, I have to say. This is, I have to say, one of my favourites, but it's not my only favourite. This is Gringar's Thistle playing Anzacs in 2018. Is this my favourite clip?
No.
Oh.
I thought since that clip has got overplayed, we'd have
There's no such thing as overplaying that clip. It's
we would
amazing.
have them playing it on the road, marching.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I still love their arrangement of this here, but I love that clip with the bass drummer. But anyway, this one I'm sure will be equally as good. It is Gringar's Thistle. Absolutely perfect. They're one of the bands. I say this every time I play them. It doesn't matter what clip I see of them. They are immaculate, both in style, appearance, and performance. Absolutely superb. Definitely, without a doubt, my favourite band playing that tune. They are brilliant. Now,
Alexa, play Mir
no, shush,
Memorial
shush, shush, shush,
Belfast.
shush, 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 shush.
Alexa,
Don't
play
do
Mir
that.
Memorial
I'm going to mute
Belfast.
you. I'm going to mute you. I'm going to mute you. I'm going to switch them off from now on. What was I going to say? Superb there. Do you know the one thing I really love about Green Gar's Thistle is their bass drum ends and what they have on them. They have some. Did your own Alexa go off?
It does every time.
Brilliant.
See, my Alexa listens to me and plays and plays. That's not me.
Oh, that was the flag at the front door. No, their bass drum ends are always they're the one that I absolutely look out for. And Alistair, it's good to hear they're back walking with the Orange Order. Fingers crossed. I hope so. Orange Order was a complete faux pas, never not having them walk with them, because you couldn't ask for a better band to walk to. Where are we going next? We are going to Pride of the Village next. This is them at the Black Ridge Thistle band competition in 2017. Well played there, Pride of the Village. Again, another one another one that I haven't seen in real life before. I'm going to get all of these bands on a list, and that's going to be my bucket list, getting all of these ones. Jimmy says, is this an air? I'm not sure. It was the Black Ridge Thistle competition, Jimmy, wherever that was held. Glenn Miller was up fixing the Adamson pole court there. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, dear, dear.
I've just been sent a clip. No, we can't play it tonight because we're not a Scottish band, but for the English band, it's a band you actually quite like too. Imperial Choral Drums, Liverpool.
Yes.
Playing Baby Shark.
Lewis, you had made a comment before, and I actually wrote it down. He wanted something from Star of the East flute band from East Lothian in Scotland. And let me just check your list. I don't think they're one that I had on my. Oh no, I did. They are on my list. They're just not one of the ones that I have selected this evening, unfortunately. But there was 80 something, didn't I say? 85 Scottish flute or Scottish bands, full stop. So I couldn't get it all on.
As Mr. Phileas said, don't forget about the birthdays.
Oh, I won't forget about the birthdays. I have a couple of birthdays already. One of which my sister pointed out to me that I missed last night, but I'm lucky enough in that the birthday is actually today, so I am going to get that. So during the next tune, if you send in all your birthdays, I'll be delighted to give you all a shout out. Now, Netherton Road, Liz, we've already played them. Good for you, Spam. China says he was too slow, and he says, no, it's not as slow as you because she's played Anzacs 5 months later. Good one, Spam. I'm glad to see them again. Oh, my goodness. I've not heard the Saracens Truth Defenders from Springburn. Well, we had Saracen on last night, so I tried to not play too many bands that we had on last night. Now, where are we going next? Yes, send us in your birthdays during the next song. We're a little bit of silver again. Difficult to find silver bands, but this one is the Band of the Scots Guard, staying in our Scottish night theme.
And this clip starts in the Adamson household. You'll see why.
What's happening, YouTube? Don't do that on me. Don't do that on me, because that was coming into a brilliant tune. Oh, get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh, sorry, we're going to have to persevere with this one because I was really looking forward to this and it was sounding immense already. Come on, Roy. Why does YouTube do that in tunes that clips that I really want? Oh my goodness. Try again. Keep trying. Persevering. absolutely awesome. Best pick clip ever, Glenn. That was, or Glenn? Roy? That was amazing. Absolutely superb from start to finish. Lovely bit of General Mitchell, which is, of course, one of the tunes in Brunswick Accordion's new CD, which is awesome. Get your hands on it. It is amazing. It's hard to pick my favorite. I love Hector the Hero. I love Wellington. Oh, there's so many good songs, but it's one. General Mitchell's one of those. And then, what was it? What's it called? The what?
The theme tune from The Apprentice.
No, I wanted the proper classical name of it. You. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Brilliant. There is no alcohol in my fat frog. I promise. Not a bit of it. I'm just so excited. Absolutely superb. Let's see. That was good. Now, you cannot fault that brass band. At all. No.
You got my Adamson household clip or reference.
I did in the dark. It was okay. Glenn, is it fixed? We're fine. Now, next up is Campus Lang Volunteers. This is them in 2019. Oh, birthdays. Montague and Capulet is actually what you call it. It's part of the Dance of the Nights from Romeo and Juliet. There is a cracking accordion band arrangement of it. Cracking. I actually, there's a recording somewhere of an accordion band. Coogan played it at one stage. Superb. Absolutely adore it. Where are we going now?
Okay.
Birthdays. I forgot the birthdays. How could I forget the birthdays? I was just so excited by that Scottish brass band. It was just amazing. Right. Birthdays this weekend. First of all, the one that I forgot last night, and I do apologize for it, but hopefully I'm forgiven because his birthday is today. Glenn Robertson is 15 today. Happy birthday to you. I hope Dad Tommy has absolutely spoiled you rotten. And whatever he's done, make him double it to make up for me not getting your birthday last night, okay? Joan Hunter's grandson Ross is 9 today. Happy birthday to you, Ross. Hope you are keeping well and Granny has spoiled you as well. Edward Fellow's grandson Harry, his birthday is on Thursday, so happy birthday to you, Harry. Hope you have a wonderful day. Helen Thompson's daughter Cara has her birthday tomorrow. Again, happy birthday. I hope you're treating her, Helen. I hope you are getting her something extra special. Joy Cullen wants me to wish a happy birthday to John Baird, who is a drummer in the Kilkeel Silver Band. I think, was it bass drum? No, it wasn't bass drummer, because that's your hobby. But you're a drummer in Kilkeel Silver Band. The Royal British Legion are 100 years old today. They have done some fantastic work. I know that Roy has some issues, etc., about how much they pay their big knobs in it, which I have to say that I agree to. The money should all be going to veterans, but that's for another discussion. Ronnie Wood would like me to wish a very happy 50th birthday to all past, current, and former and future members of Portadown Defenders. Happy 50th birthday to you all. And hopefully by the time we get to their parade date, things will be back to normal and we can have a normal parade for the 50th anniversary. And finally, to our queen of our marching bands here on VBP, you all saw her a few weeks ago when she appeared on live with her daughter. It is, of course, Amy Gordon, our queen, Amy. Amy's birthday is on Thursday. She will be a fantastic 86 years young on Thursday. So when Denise contacted me, she says, should we do it this weekend or next weekend? And I says, I think the Queen deserves it 2 weekends. So we'll get you again on Friday. But for now, this is your pre-birthday wishes. You're like the Queen. You have 2 birthdays, 2 birthday announcements anyway. So you're getting serenaded twice. And of course, for all of you guys having your birthdays, whether it's past or whether it's still to come or whether it's today, here is your serenade from the Muskehounds, and happy birthday from us all here at Virtual Band Parades.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from the forum. Happy birthday to you.
I'm just laughing. Tad wanted to have more pipes for Amanda. Amanda says, do you want to see your 31st wedding anniversary? Very good, Amanda. Very good. Happy birthday to you all. Let me see. Andrew doesn't like people slagging off any band. Everybody are doing the best they can. Andrew, you know as well as I do that is my view on here. I think that all bands are to be appreciated for the very fact they are doing what they do, and the slagging off of accordion bands is they're just trying to get at me and slag me, and it doesn't annoy me in the slightest because I know that the accordion bands are the best genre of the lot, and it doesn't matter what they say.
Wrong. It's the most genre is in decline of them all. It's the most in decline because they're new.
Unfortunately, I think that the next genre is probably the one that is most in decline, which is really sad to see. So I don't know why people join part music flute bands. The next one, someone can tell me, are they still going or are they fortunately off the road? It is Argyll Temperance Flute Band playing Echoes of the 12th. I'm guessing this is probably a clip from the Fifer's Cave, right?
It is, and I think it was recorded in 1930.
Ooh, wow. Was your mic on there?
Yeah.
So this is Argyll Temperance. So unfortunately, as I say, this is probably the genre of band who are not doing as well as we would like them to do. So, if consider playing part-time with them and stay in your own band as well. It will challenge you, which is always a good thing. It'll make you a better player as well. looked at this now, and I want to know, are Argyle Temperance from Belfast? Where is Walt Mullen when you need him? Walt Mullen, are you there? Are Argyle Temperance from Belfast? Why is a band, it just goes to show you what them McCooeys are like. Why is a band from Belfast called after Argyle? Have I made a faux pas? I know it's not often I make a mistake, but have I made a mistake? Have I called it a Belfast band? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. A lot of you are asking about, the guy in the middle. Would be nice to see if he was in a band. Well, you saw him in a band last night. The guy in the drum, you didn't see in a band last night. For goodness sake, if you're going to get at me. The wee tent in the field, I would imagine, was for the judges. Now, another domestic, I have to keep this up to date. The domestic is continuing in the Adamson household. Mark Cargill, is that how you say it? Had a birthday. However, there is a dispute on here. I'm guessing that Kate is your wife. She says it's Tuesday. Amanda says it's Tuesday. However, Tad says it's Thursday. Imagine not even knowing your brother-in-law's birthday, Tad. Amanda, between that and the light switch, I don't know. I think you need to rethink this whole marriage thing.
Argyle Presbyterian Church, Schenkel Road.
From
Argyle Church, now West Kirk. Seriously?
So you played a Belfast band? You should play a second Belfast band.
No, I'm not playing no more Belfast band. That was absolutely a mistake. Auntie Val has made a mistake. Hey, it's not often it happens. Treasured. Moving quickly onwards.
Only about once every 10 minutes.
Moving quickly onwards. We're going to go to Castle Milk Protestant Flute Band, who are definitely Scottish, and this is them in Belfast at the Brian Robinson Parade in 2018. I'm blushing now. Just because I made one mistake, I am not going to compound it by making a second and playing the Miller, okay? I just want to make that completely clear, okay? I didn't realize it's 10:10. We only have 3 more bands to play, so don't panic. We are very nearly finished. Stick with us to the end. Stick through us to the bitter end, please. The next up is an accordion band, I think. Prince of Wales accordion band playing at a cultural day in 2014. Oh, YouTube. Come on, come on, come on, come on. While we're waiting for YouTube to come, do we have any Scottish accordion players on the Scottish accordion band players on the forum? Because I have a question I want to ask. But let's see. Can we get it back again, Roy? Amazing Grace there. Jerry says he's near sure that's Lawrence Street, Orange Halls, or Govan Halls. Would you lot leave the accordion bands alone? Seriously, leave them alone. Leave their own.
What was that band that
next-
one of the players put their hands over their ears to stop hearing the accordion?
Enough. They are playing. They are playing
No,
for
I
our
am
culture.
winding.
They are out supporting other bands.
I'm
No,
winding.
joking. My goodness. Enough. They're good Protestant bands. Leave them alone. Now, where are we going next? Melody Flip Band. Just the last two bands here. Proven Hall True Blues. This is them in Larne on the 12th of July, 2019. got a little bit of a clip under the bridge for you. It might not have been in Scotland, it was in Larne, but there was a bit of a clip under our bridge. Now, we've come to our last band of the night. I do apologise to anyone who was looking out for any particular Scottish bands, but I could only my mic and everything could only fit in the 26 bands that we try to show on the show, and obviously we're running over in time as we always kind of do. But absolutely fantastic. Jockey says, "What's your question about the accordion bands? I know two ladies that play. I find out with you." It was more a question about the bellows technique more than anything, Jockey. It seems to be a common thing within the Scottish accordion bands to I don't know. I was just wondering. I was wondering what was going on, what was the logic behind it. But white is orange, collarettes blue. They're probably a true blues lodge, China. Now, finishing up this evening, we have the Imperial Blues at the Imperial Club in 2015. We will be back next weekend. We're going to definitely run to the end of May. I'd say we'll probably not run after that, but once we have stopped the Friday and Saturday nights, we're going to move into Thursday throwback mode. We're going to have 25 Scottish bands and one Belfast band. Yes, sorry, Alistair. Shh, forget about that. Don't mention that one again. We will be doing our Thursday React throwback, and we'll hopefully have Neil and his 5 questions from Band Fan TV. We'll hopefully have Lisa on telling us what the parades are coming at the weekend, and then we'll have a review of the parades from last weekend. And no, we are not giving in and playing Miller before it, because this was intentionally intended to be a fully Scottish band night.
Wee question, Valerie. So where's Argyle Temperance from?
I said it was intended to be. Intended to be. No, China says we practice Thursday. Oh, well, that means I'll never have to play East Belfast then. Isn't that good? That's good. So we will see you next weekend. We are in the process of trying to put together a English bands night as well. Carl is helping me in terms of English bands, and thank you to that. I know he's talked to some of the guys in the band as well. We will see you next Friday night. It's great to see the bands starting to get back onto the road again. However, do be careful, as we have heard this evening from Market Hill Protestant Boys. The police are probably more rigorous in enforcing COVID restrictions when you're in a uniform as opposed to when you're standing outside Primark. But in the meantime, hope you all had the Prob B boys. I have no idea who they are, Glenn, but I could put them on the road if you want. Have a great week, whatever you may do. Celebrate the rest of your evening for Glasgow Rangers. And no, we cannot have an accordion free at night, Ellie. We will see you next Friday night, 8 o'clock. I have no idea what we're doing next weekend. We'll have to decide it early in the week. And we'll maybe have a couple of viewers request weekends before we finish up in May. So until next week, 8 o'clock, we will see you all here back. Be early, get your parking space all set up.
This is
What are you
May.
guys saying? Sorry?
This is May.
I know, but the end of the month.
We've got 2 weekends left.
Have we? Is that all? May?
Yeah, we've got the 21st and 22nd and 28th and 29th.
Oh, wow.
There's
Just
possibly
4
4
nights.
shows left. And t-shirts, folks. Last orders for t-shirts will be Monday. The order will be put in on Monday for the t-shirts. So anybody that hasn't paid, get your money in. Friends and family, you don't have to have a PayPal account. You can just click on the link and pay via a guest. Any that comes through not as friends and family are getting refunded straight back again.
For you to put them in again,
Yeah.
obviously. So finishing off this evening with Imperial Blues. This is the Imperial Blue Club, or the Imperial Club in 2015. Until Friday night, keep the flutes to the myth, boys, because we are coming to your town.
It was when England's glorious sun in 1688 was overcast with treason's cloud and popery stood elate, that up arose her Protestants, the peasant and the peer, and vowed the chain of perjure James that they would not dainty wear. They sought them out a prudent chief to guide their ardent zeal, to lead them on that victory might bless their flashing steel. And who so fit to guide that host in all its bright array as William, Prince of Orange, ere he landed at Torbay? Then up arose the mighty chief and left his native shore, and rode upon the stormy waves our freedom to restore. Upon his flag was blazoned forth high fluttering o'er the main, that our religion and our laws he ever would maintain. 'Twas then in gallant style he stood upon the vessel's prow, with victory on his flashing sword and wisdom on his brow. And tens of thousands greeted him upon his natal day, when he, our glorious Orange chief, first landed at Torbay. Come, brethren of the Orange bond, a bond ne'er to be riven. Whene'er we give great William's name, a bumper must be given. For if you'd fire a feu de joie to him who victory won, come prime and load and see you get charge into your gun. The eloquence of bumpers full there's nothing can surpass. There's naught expresses kindred soul like friendship's social glass. And thus we give our song and toast with 3 times 3 huzzah, the memory of King William and his landing at Torbay. The memory of King William and his landing at Torbay.